Right in the kisser. Oh, God.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. And we picked up the victory in Labor Day. Bombers win and increase their record to 11-1 as the Riders will fall once again. So pre-game, Ellingson is still out. That's kind of sad. We're kind of hoping for him to be back. So I'm actually not sure when he is coming back, but it is what it is. But let's get right into this. So first things first. The Riders would start out really strong. We had a bit of a weak start here, and they would get a touchdown on their first drive and the convert as well, putting them up 7-0 to start on their very first drive, like I said. There would be then a deep kickoff, and there would be a rouge, making this 8-0 for the Riders. At this point, I was annoyed. I'm like, get on the board, guys, but hopefully we can. It's first drive here. And it seemed like it was going really well. And the throwing game at that point was on point, and Oliveira was looking solid. However, AC Leonard would force a fumble, and Saskatchewan recovers.
The stat I like here. Oh, come on. No, you idiots. What the hell, guys? Oh, my God.
So yeah, I was at this point. I was like, "Fuck my life! What is this? God damn it!" But then, yeah, the Riders' offense keeps pushing. I was a little bit concerned about this Riders' offense as we seem to not be adapting early on. However, that would change when Willie Jefferson would get a sack.
Oh, take him there! Take him there! Take him there! Nice. There we go.
Yep. So we would go back on offense, wouldn't get anywhere. Punt, Saskatchewan goes, and then they would hit a 47-yard field goal, making this 11-0 Riders. Second quarter, Riders would push again to start, and then would hit a 30-yard field goal, making this 14-0. At this point, I'm getting even more frustrated, but all that is solved when Nick Dembski, with a long pass, gets the touchdown.
Whoa! Yes! Let's go! Yes! There we go! Yes! Woo! Nice!
Convert is good, 17-7 for the Riders. We're finally on the board, and then at this point it was hilarious because the Riders would take 2 straight penalties. I believe they took a time count violation and then a procedure penalty, so stay disciplined. We'll get back to that later, though. And then Dalton Schoen would close the gap once again with another touchdown.
Get moving.
Oh, let's see it, let's see it, let's see it.
On that angle, he's good on that side.
Nice! That's shown!
Every time.
He's
There.
good when he's running and under
Yes!
pressure.
Runs to his
He's
right,
scrambler.
Convert on that one is good as well. 17-14 for the Riders. And then, just as Saskatchewan got going, Willie Jefferson would get a sack.
Oh, take him now! Yes! Woo! There he goes. That's Jeffco, didn't it? Yep. Nice.
Bombers would then eventually get possession, would march down, and Liegghio would get the field goal, making this all tied up 17-17.
Oh! Hey! There we go. Tie game going into halftime. That's fine. That's
That might
fine.
have been a little bit of a curveball.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like that was going out for a minute
Well,
there.
we always do better the second half than the first. Tie game going in
Most
is fine.
of the time, except for BC where we got like 21 points in the first quarter.
So that was the first half of football, and honestly, it started out a bit slow, but it was nice to see us adapt a bit in that second quarter, close the gap quite a bit, and that would be essential for going into the second half of this game. So, third quarter, it would be a bit of a back and forth start. Saskatchewan would take a offensive pass interference penalty. They would then challenge that and fail. I'm not sure why they challenged us. I think it was a pretty blatant pass interference, but because it was such a long attempt, I almost wonder if maybe because of the possible payout, it was worth taking that chance just to see if there was anything there, but I don't think there was, and, that's what was determined. And the Riders would go for a bold 57-yard field goal attempt, and it would be missed, but we'd get a pretty solid return out of it.
No. Nope. Come on. Good run, good run, good run. Get a nice block. There you go. There you go. Nice.
Just right then and there, the offense would start pushing up again just after, it's really nice having those solid returns because sometimes that can really invigorate an offense to then continue that down the field. And then there would be a time violation for us. That was kind of bound to happen with all the crowd noise. And, because one of the things they were even mentioning on the TV there is that you can't even hear the guy next to you with it being that loud. I expected at least one or a few here, and I expect to see some more against Saskatchewan come Banjo Bowl. But that would bring us to the fourth quarter tie game. Nothing happens in the third, but then Caleros would go for an 80-yard throw to Dembski. Not quite, but it was a good try.
Nice blocks. Nice. No way. Oh! I can't believe he went for that.
Yeah, so not quite. Bombers would sadly go 3 and out on that on our own 20-yard line. Come on, guys. We got to make some progress there so that way when we punt, we got some decent field position. So we'd punt. Riders would go on offense, but that would be okay because Jake Thomas would get a sack.
Take him there. Take him there. Stuff him. Come on. There we go. Who was that? Is that Thomas? Heck yes.
Then the Riders would continue. They would punt it all the way down. Then we'd give up a rouge, making this 18-17 Riders. At this point, I was really worried that, for example, Grey Cup game last year, there was this whole discussion after the game for Hamilton of if that rouge cost them the game. I don't think it did. However, I didn't want one of those scenarios. So we would then bring the ball up, and because we had given that up, I was like, we have to get something on this drive. And so we got close, got a few close calls, and then we were forced to kick. And so I was concerned because Liegghio had a 55-yard field goal, and I thought, there's no way. What the fuck?
Okay. What? No way! How far was that? 55 yards, half the field. Holy crap!
Mark Liegghio with definitely the biggest kick of his career. 55-yard field goal. Fantastic kick. 20-18. Bombers will lead for the first time in this game. However, I then got a little bit worried because Fajardo had quite a series of some big completions going down the field. However, that was okay because Nick Hallett would get an interception.
Get him.
Take him there. Oh, yes! Yes! Woo! There you go! Let's go! Interception!
And then at that point, the Bombers would get going. However, there would be, and I want to talk about this a little bit, Garrett Marino with an absolute dirty, cheap shot on Caleros way after the ball's gone. So Caleros gives it off to, I think it was Oliveira on that play for the run. And so the ball is gone for a solid, at least a whole second.
He has enough time to turn around.
Exactly. And so at that point, though, Marino hits him right in the back, straight in the numbers, goes straight down into the ground.
That's fucking illegal.
So he was a bit shaky getting up. So I was glad to see that he was okay. However, it's one of those things where it makes you wonder, has Marino learned his lesson? The answer is no. You got a question, Zach?
Well, they also got a penalty from a guy who wasn't even playing.
Oh, yes. Yes, I forgot to write that down. But, there was a situation which I think it was...
Duke Williams is the name I'm hearing. Right?
Yeah, Duke Williams is the name of the guy who took the penalty. I was trying to name it, think of the player on our team. I think it was it Dembski? I think.
No,
I can't remember.
They were on offense. We were on defense. Because that pushed them out of field goal range.
Yes, that's true.
Look at
But it was nice because, it was nice getting that. I was actually worried that we had taken a penalty for running our mouth too much based on what I was seeing from the replay.
It's hard to run your mouth when you're on your back.
Yeah, well, that's fair. It was nice to see that we didn't get that there. But again, really, really starting to get fed up with these Marino cheap shots, whether it's against our team or somebody else's. This guy is going to injure so many more players before he really does anything worthwhile. But there'd be 8 seconds left. The Riders would have possession, but doesn't matter. They would go for the long ball, but that's game over.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Defense,
Come on.
guys.
Come on. Come on.
Defense.
Take him out. Take him out. Come on.
Oh shit, there's no. Why is he.
Take him! No, 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 no.
Yes.
No way, doesn't have it. And 0 seconds left.
way.
That's a win.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay, guys.
There we go.
So, just like that, Bombers win the Labor Day Classic. And I'm very pleased with this. I predicted the Bombers would win this game over on CFL Central. Make sure to check that out if you haven't already. So I'm pleased that that actually did happen. I was expecting either us to go 2-0 or 1-1. I do not want to lose at home. So, yeah, I hope that can go as planned.
They clinched.
Yes, and yes,
6
they
years
clinched.
straight.
They clinched playoffs with this game, which was, I'm honestly surprised a little bit that we didn't clinch it before with a 10-1 record. It's
Because
kind of
people
crazy.
technically still need to lose the games that they're gonna lose.
That's true, even if we know they will.
Yes.
But yeah, so Bombers win Labor Day Classic. I know this isn't a little bit of as elaborate as the setup is normally, but that's because we're away in Vancouver filming this in a hotel. So hopefully this was okay to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Tired.
Your arm's getting tired. Okay, we'll wrap this up then. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Sub to No One Hockey Podcast as well as CFL Central if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time.